Hi Capricorn, welcome to the Modern Spiritualist. My name is Raheem. I'm going to go ahead and do a general May 2020 tarot reading for the sign of Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your sun sign and it's Capricorn, you're in the right place. If you know your moon and your rising signs, make sure to look for those as well. I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards and we can get started. Okay, Capricorn, May 2020, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Capricorn need to know for the month of May 2020? Okay. Capricorn, your theme running through the month, we have the Chariot. It's one of my favorite cards. Crossing you, we have the Six of Swords. Your recent past, we have the Queen of Pentacles. New circumstance, we have the King of Cups. Your attitude this month, we have the Ace of Cups. And you have the Six of Wands. In your environment, we have the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. In the position of what you fear, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Death card. In your outcome, we have the King of Swords. It's been coming up a lot. Okay. Give me just a minute. Oh, wow. Forgot to pull a few, actually. Foundation. The Universe and the Hermit reversed. These are just flying out of the deck, these cards. Crowning you, we have the Lust card and the Four of Wands. That's come up in almost every single reading. Okay. Now, Capricorn. Your theme for this month, we have the Chariot. Which I think is very representative of the way that these cards were showing themselves. There's a lot of fast-moving energy going on. There's a lot of energy going on. It feels very, very positive. There's just a lot of major arcana in here. And there's a lot of high-ranking minor arcana and royalty placements and things like that. It's really interesting. A lot of doubles. So something's going on for you guys this month. It looks like things are really picking up speed. Um, I really feel you guys in your element this month. You're really making things happen. You're really standing in your own power. This is the Cancer energy. It's all about initiative. It's all about taking action. And it's also about being protected while you're doing the things that you're doing. So make sure that you're calling in protection, especially if there's a lot going on for you, especially if change is happening um, or you're moving ahead with things. If the pace feels too fast, make sure that you're connecting with the center of the earth and that you're calling in your boundaries and protection to make sure that you're really well resourced energetically as you go through this month. Um, this is a really positive energy. I just get the sense that if there's been any kind of pause or hesitation for you guys recently, that it's all clearing up now, but you guys may be actually taking off faster than you even realize. So um, don't burn out. Like don't overexhaust yourself. Make sure that you're taking time for yourself to replenish, so that you can keep up with the pace of this Chariot energy, because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Crossing you, we have the Six of Swords. I'm reading this in the reverse, which is change. Six of Swords is change. With the reversal can just come some fear for some of you. For others of you, it's just inner change, inner work, inner transformation. You guys not looking at things the same way that you used to. And this Chariot, I just get a very outward-facing energy of there are things happening for you in the world, in the physical material world. And then with the Six of Swords energy, I get that there's things happening to you internally, and they're not completely mutually exclusive, but they also are. And so make sure that you're finding a balance between your internal world and your external world this month, because I feel like things are just going very fast for you in both directions. There's a lot of interchange, there's a lot of outer momentum. And if you feel any resistance, just know that you are ready for this, but that fear is very normal in any situation like this where things are picking up or changing. Not that fear is just a fear of, it's the need to want things to go well, and the fear that you're either not cut out for it, or that you don't know what's going to happen, right? But that's just part of any situation in which you are leveling up a skill set or going after the things that you want. So keep it in check, but just let yourself be human. Let yourself be in the weird and in the fear and in the uncertainty a little bit, and just see what gifts are there for you, because you're going to come out of this on top like you always do, Capricorn. In your recent past, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This could be a moment in which you're really asking yourself. I mean, this is a Capricorn energy. It's a Sagittarius and a Capricorn energy. And it's all about freedom and independence. Autonomy and really being on top of things, like being able to take care of things the way that you want things to play out, right? And in the reversal, it can mean that you're just really taking care of you. Like, what do I need? What do I want? Is my physical, material, emotional, spiritual world getting everything it needs? It could also just be a moment in which you have questioned your own sense of independence. Like, that could be, do I have too much independence? Am I not letting people in my life that I should, lean on or depend on? Or it can be the other way where you feel like you're being taken care of and you can't take care of yourself. And so this may have been a moment where you were questioning what freedom and independence means to you, and if you're playing that out in a way that you want, or the way that works for you. And this is energy you're still feeling driving you this month. We have the Universe and we have the Hermit reversed. And this is you going inside of yourselves in order to see the world within you. Like, this is all about tapping into your inner talents, tapping into your inner gifts, tapping into your inner sense of the you that is actually all. Like, the you that is bigger than you. right? Because if we are wanting to go out into the world and manifest the things that we want to manifest, if we want to go out into the world and live our soul's purpose, whatever that means to you, which could mean a lot of things, it's like making sure that you're good with yourself and aligned and really tapped in to that essence of you that is in all things that you can then bring into your external environment. So this is all about you going within and finding that ocean that is within the drop of ocean that is you. I hope that makes sense. If you need clarification, make sure to leave a comment. It's a really metaphysical idea of the entire drop containing an ocean and the ocean containing the you that is the drop, right? And it's exploring that drop and finding the ocean that's within it. So that when you then do merge with the world around you, you're doing it from a place of total alignment and authenticity and doing the things that you came here in this world to do. Crowning you this month, we've got the Lust card and the Four of Wands. This could be family or home challenges, comfortability challenges. It could even be workplace challenges, and you trying to find your inner strength and resolve to work through these challenges. So I think it is less about the challenges and more about looking at what's in front of you and being like, how can I tap into my inner strength to be able to facilitate a good environment for myself. And so, I mean, this has been coming up constantly. I think just because we're all stuck at home right now, and this is like a home and hearth kind of energy. Like, the energy I get from this is like a warm fireplace, right? Like a warm fireplace in your living room. And the Lust card is all about tapping into your inner resilience and strength and even passion and things like that. And so these cards paired together, I'm just getting a sense of asking yourself, are you being present in your environment with the people around you? Are you presenting yourself authentically? Are you in a place where you constantly feel like you have to defend yourself? Or are you in a place where you're setting the tone and taking your rightful place in whatever environment you're in? And so make sure that you're fueling this fire, right, in a way that's positive for yourself and those around you. Make sure everyone's being heard, including yourself. But this is what you're thinking about this month. It's like, how can I show up in my environment in a good, authentic way where I feel like I'm being heard, you know? Your energy this month, we've got the Six of Wands reversed. I think some of you guys have taken a bit of a hit. It could have been a financial hit. It could have been a career hit. Could be a relationship hit, though for most of you, I think probably is career and finance. And you're thinking about how to rectify that this month, which takes me back to the Strength card, where you're tapping into your inner resolve here, and you're saying, okay, this happened. What can I do to make it right? What can I do to fix what broke for me? What can I do within me? And I'm also being taken now to this Hermit and this Universe pairing of what are my inner victories? How do I define personal success outside of, you know, the noise that's around you and the narratives of success? It's like, what is success to me? What is happiness to me? What do I need in myself, regardless of any exterior voice, that means that I am on the right track for myself, that I'm getting what I need, I'm getting what I want, I'm achieving what I want, right? So this is you asking yourself those questions. This is you defining success for you and what that really means for you, which is really powerful when you let go of that, you know. I mean, I'm an American. I don't assume that everybody watching this is an American, and I certainly don't know how these things go in other cultures. I'm sure to some degree it's all the same, but just that American voice of industry and capitalism and patriarchy and just basically unsustainable things, because we don't just grow and then keep growing forever, right? Like, life is cyclical. It's like kind of breaking through that narrative of like, oh, I'm only worthy if I make enough money, if I do this and that, and asking yourself, no, like, what do you feel within you? What do you feel in your own heart that is success for you? which could be anything, right? And it does not have to fit the narrative that we're raised on in this culture. In your environment, we've got the Ace of Cups. Sorry, there's some really powerful energies going on here. Really powerful. This is emotional rebirth. Something's going to happen this month that shifts your sense of self-worth, your sense of inspiration, your sense of creativity, your emotional world, all that is fluid and changing and flowing. Something's going to come in this month that plants the seed of a new emotional baseline. I'm just really getting divine inspiration, and it feels like it's coming from the ground up, so it does feel like something does happen outside of you that initiates some kind of response within you that really just leads you to feeling so much better, either about yourself or your position in life or your worldview or anything like that. But it feels really positive, feels really refreshing, like a bath or a shower, or like the ocean. It just feels so cleansing and emotionally nourishing. So be on the lookout for whatever this is that really changes something for you in a positive way. Yeah. And then we've got the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Sorry, that Ace of Cups was part of your attitude this month. Okay. So in your environment, we've got the Ace of Wands and the Emperor. So much like the Ace of Cups energy, these feel very dual to me. I get the sense that on this side, this is you kind of tapping into your inner wealth of creativity, your emotions, your sense of place and belonging and being and connection to the divine. And then this being your passion in life, what you want to do with this. So you're going to get some kind of idea this month, Capricorn, that makes you want to go in a certain direction. This is an ace card, so this is pure potential. You could do something with this or not, but it's available to you if you want to go in a certain direction. But I do get the sense that this kind of orients you towards some sort of goal or dream you've been having that you haven't felt like you've been able to take action on. And this month, it's like this thing comes in that makes you feel all sorts of good, and it directly fuels this this need to do something with it, something dynamic, something forward thinking. You're going to take a step in a direction this month that you've always planned on, but you haven't done it yet. And this is the very beginning of that cycle for you guys, which is really, really awesome. That Ace of Wands is paired with the Emperor reversed, which is you asking yourselves who you want to be, Capricorn. It reminds me of this pairing as well, of the Hermit in the Universe. This is you asking yourself, what does empowerment mean to me? What does leadership mean to me? And what would it be like to step into my own sovereign space of power and leadership, right? So this is you sort of asking, what's your role in all this, right? What's your role in the universe? What's your soul's purpose? What's your connection to all that is? This Hermit card being your willingness to go inward and discover that. And then this Emperor energy being, what is my sovereign space in all this? What is my leadership? What is my power? And then these cards are, how does being in that space make me feel? And what am I going to do about it? Right? I hope that's all making sense. In your fears this month, we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Death card. So the Ten of Pentacles is just like fear of like not being able to manifest what you want in the physical material world, or like feeling like, oh, if I follow my passion, like the finances won't be there. Um, yeah, if I follow my passion, the finances won't be there. I won't be able to have my cake and eat it too. Like that's the narrative. It's paired with the death card. And this is just fear of change, fear of letting go of the old you and stepping into the new you. Um, but these are both in the upright Capricorn, and keep in mind that the Ten of Pentacles fear, the fear of not being able to do all this, it's pure narrative because nothing has happened yet, so you don't even know. You haven't set foot on this journey yet. You don't know what it's going to do for you, and you have these ace energies that are upright and ready to go for you. You have this Ten of Pentacles energy that is upright for you, so the energy is still available to you. So even though there's a fear here that you're not going to be able to manifest things the way that you want, it's just fear. And Spirit wants me to remind you that money is just a form of energy. And it is something that you can manifest, and it flows easily to you when you're in a reciprocal relationship with life and the things around you. So make sure that you are showing up with yourself in a place where you tell yourself, I am deserving to have fulfilling work, or fulfill whatever this vision is. It could be outside of work. And I am deserving to have the abundance of resources that I need to be able to manifest it and see the results of it, right? So like make sure you're flipping those narratives on your head. The death card being fear of change. Capricorn, change is happening all the time, every minute, with each in-breath. We're just not always aware of it. I mean, change is always happening. It's inevitable. And through change is how we get from one place to the next. And when you tap into the things that you want and that you desire, that you no longer have, to acquire those things, change has to occur. Because you have to change from not having it to having it, right? And this death card, this is the energy of Scorpio. This death card is saying, hey, if you want this, you're going to have to shed your skin like a snake. Like you're going to have to get bigger, Emperor energy, grow into the new you so that you can actually achieve and manifest XYZ, right? So this is actually a really positive energy. It's very human and normal to be afraid of change, but change is actually here to serve us. It's not here to kill us. I mean, this death card, death is just rebirth and transformation. And death is a natural part of the life cycle. And it doesn't mean that you are going to physically die. It just means that it's time to move on. It's time for the next adventure, right? So keep that in mind, Capricorn. And then for your outcome energy, we've got the King of Swords. And this is you strategizing, delegating, making sure that your vision matches what you're doing. Making sure there's an alignment between what your vision is and what you're doing. And so make sure that you're asking yourself, take a look at your habits, take a look at your lifestyle, take a look at the choices that you're making, and ask yourself, okay, is what I'm doing bringing me closer to the vision? Is it helping me manifest the things that I want or not? And this is a very rational process of paring down with the death card here, paring down the things that aren't actually serving you and replacing it with new habits that's going to bring you closer to what you actually want. So, I mean, you're doing the work here, Capricorn, and that's fabulous. I hope you guys have a great month. I think that's all I have for you. This month's going to move fast. The fears that you have are the very things that will serve you moving forward. Make sure that you are going inward and discovering your soul's purpose, your role in the all that is, your power, your leadership, your sovereign space. Make sure you're asking yourself what you really want to go after. And then make sure that what you're doing is aligning with that vision. And those are the important points, I think. Okay. Capricorn. Oh, and the King of Cups. I'm missing cards all over the place. The King of Cups is your new circumstance. This is you asking what's going to be emotionally nourishing. It's just matching the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Cups energy. Yeah. What do I want to go after? What's my soul's purpose? What's my role in all this? What does it feel like to be in my power, my sovereignty, my leadership? What's emotionally nourishing? Yeah, Capricorn, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions or need clarification, I'm happy to do that for you. Otherwise, I hope that you guys have a great month. Looks like it's going to be a great month, and I hope to see you guys next time.